Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who has been booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, tipping the Clarista, purchases off the wish list, and sending things to the P.O. box, and donations to the GoFundMe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. I hope everyone is doing well and having a good day. Hi, Skylar. Merry Christmas to you. Hello, Deborah. Hey, Crystal. Just a little update on yesterday. I don't have an update. I know some of you were probably worried or whatever, but I couldn't get to where I felt like I needed to be or whatever, but we'll see how this unfolds, you know. But anywho, let's dive in. Let's get a message. I am picking up on an energy, and I have a feeling it's probably not yours. Hey, Maui boy, you want to say hello? Skylar, it's like he knows you're here. Anyways, I'm picking up on an energy that is, I don't know, maybe a little, I don't feel like it's yours, to be honest, because it doesn't feel, like grateful. It almost feels like frustrated or like somebody feels like they got like the bad end of the stick, or you know, it just, hold on, let me let him out, guys. It doesn't feel positive, you know, and not to say that we all always need to be, here you go, buddy, go on out. That we always need to be positive, right? But it's like, discontent maybe, or like, frustrated even. I'm not sure, but let's dive in. Let's see, what is this energy? What is this message? I forgot that the Pope did some weird ass shit on Christmas, and that could be part of the energy that maybe we've been kind of picking up on. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like it's definitely an interesting energy here, okay? Jay-Z. Tell me more. Yeah, there's some sort of, it's like, it's like somebody's not getting their way. Somebody's not getting their way when I think maybe they typically would get their way in a situation. So I'm not sure if this is like maybe you're not giving somebody what they're wanting or what they were trying to get out of you. I'm not sure why this would be your reading, because again, I don't feel like this is your energy, collective. It's like this, it's like you're resisting something, or you have resisted something, or you did in the past. And I just feel like there's an energy of somebody who keeps trying and they're not succeeding in something. Could be a sibling. Maybe you've been like an ex, somebody who maybe owns a business. It's like, yeah. See Eminem, he's got that gun. Somebody's been doing something pretty shady. I don't know, and I feel like up to a certain extent it may have worked. But again, yeah. It could even been like a couple that was doing this. I'll tell you one thing, they're certainly not grateful. They don't come through with a grateful energy, right? Like they're definitely, this is somebody who I feel like is very disconnected from the divine, okay? They're still very much, they don't see the bigger picture, or they don't, I feel like they think about themselves often, most of the time. And it's okay to, but it feels mostly like selfish, right? Especially when it comes to like that manipulation here. It's almost like somebody trying to use you as some sort of like stepping stool, maybe. Right? Like maybe it's an energy of somebody trying to like siphon your energy for their own gain, or like take advantage of your will for their own gain. It's like, say for instance, you were doing something and this person would like steal your ideas, or they'd steal, whatever. And it's like, God's got you moving in a different direction. I don't know. It just feels like, okay, let's dive in a little bit further here, because it definitely doesn't feel like your energy. Yeah, look, flying monkey. It definitely doesn't feel like your energy here. Okay. Yeah, it feels like, and I first picked up on this energy because I looked around at my house, and usually when I look around and I see like a bunch of clutter, and it's messy because Maui's been outside and it's muddy outside, or obviously it dries Paul's when he comes in, but or it's just kind of a mess. I usually am like in a space of like, well, I'm so glad I have a house to clean, right? I'm so glad we have all this abundance that has caused this clutter, that I need to clean this up, right? But it was almost just this like frustration where I just wanted to just like pack everything up. Like I didn't want to clean anymore, which is not me at all. But you know what I mean? Like it's like that type of energy. It's like somebody's not... It's almost like the divine has been trying to use you to open their eyes to like show them like what's in their face, right? Like, and instead they were like trying to take advantage, or trying to, kind of get something out of you, or bend your will for their own benefit or something. And it's like they're not... Rather than awakening, they're just getting mad. They're yeah. Yeah, because I feel like somebody was trying to switch your thoughts. this is somebody who is like trying to, like I said, like, they could be very, or they could feel very like, you know, like their thoughts could be very consuming, right? They could have a lot of like lustful thoughts, or they could have a lot of confusions and illusions. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who maybe owns a business, possibly. But it's like they were trying to, but you see through the veil, right? It's like hard to get one over on you. But this is somebody who wants you to feel like they feel. Yeah, we have Unbothered. It's like somebody who is experiencing a lot of emotional pain and maybe even destruction in their life. It's like they want you to take that on for them. Because maybe in the past you would have. You know, you would have been like, hey, how can I help? You know, what's going on? I know there's something bothering you. You know, let me just, you know, take this on. But it's like this time around, you're very unbothered, right? You're like, I'm sorry, that sucks. You know, that type of energy, okay? Okay, so tell me more. Yeah, this is like, it's like you are, yeah, they feel abandoned here maybe. Or you're like walking away from this, like recognizing and realizing like you're not going to be able to do anything to help this person, you know, open their eyes. Like that's something that the divine has to do. You know, this is, it's like, I feel like you're very much in your north node and this person is still, you know, kind of in their south node here, okay, when it comes to this situation. Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me about this north node. I didn't watch what, you know, apparently they live streamed that fucking shit with the Pope, which told me everything I needed to know. That it was absolutely a ritual. You know, so chances are, right, whatever happened, I still didn't watch it. You know, I would, if I were to guess, these people's like shadows and their demons are very highly activated right now because of whatever that ritual was, right? And you may be kind of feeling that a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody who's very frustrated because, you know, they could be like a, you know, a decent person, but they may have some sort of entity attached to them. Okay, one that it could involve that lust or that confusion and illusion, right? Mental and emotional instability. Instability. Instability, I don't think is a word. I mean instability. Yeah. If you're like a content creator of any type, or you make something, or you do something online, or, you know, something where you're seen, even if it's not online, and this is like your job, okay, this would be somebody who was like copying you, okay, using your work here, okay, and there's something that's preventing them from doing that anymore. Okay. it's almost like this energy where the divine may be using you, per use, to set up somebody, to expose them in some type of way. This person has got away with this, for quite some time, and maybe, was able to take advantage of quite a lot of people here. Yeah. This would be, again, this is like somebody, if they were like using your energy to like siphon money, right? Or, success or happiness or something. It's like they, somebody just trying to take advantage of your empathy, right? It's like if they can get in your energy and trick you and make you feel like their energy is yours, then you kind of embody that, and then they go free and they're able to do, so it could be, and they're able to go do, whatever it is, right? It's like they pass that on. The thing is because, going back to that veil card, right here, you see through the veil, you know that that's not your energy. You know that you've already worked through these things. And so whoever this is, right, it could have been an energy where it may have worked in the past. Like I said, out of your kindness, out of generosity, out of whatever, you may have just been willingly, kind of accepting this person's energy as your own. And this person, and then here you are left to alchemize some shit that's not even yours. It's not working anymore. And this person is getting very frustrated. Look, concern. We have concern because you're still showing up in a certain energy, right? This person could have, there could have been a group of people. There could have been, a lot of like abuse here, whether it be like spiritual or emotional or maybe even physical here. Yeah, it's like somebody was trying to surround you. It's like they could, it's almost like this trick they used to do, right? They could try to, it's like they knew your triggers, they knew your buttons, right? They could press a button, then they could send some sort of energy and to the earth angel, right? And then boom, obsession, right? Then there you are in this energy of either obsessing over them or obsessing over whatever it is that you've picked up on, and maybe obsessing is a little bit extensive, but this was their goal, right? To get you not focused on whatever, the trajectory that you were on, but to, yeah, I just heard again, they're mad. They're mad. This person's frustrated. Because you've ascended past this emotional pain. And so now you're not taking it on anymore, right? You've done a lot of work. And so, again, it's like you've ascended past this. It's like whatever it is, it doesn't even resonate with you anymore, right? And even if there is still a little bit of pain or, open wounds or whatever, it's like you know how to move through this. You know that there's purpose to that. And so you don't eat, it's like you still don't hold on to it, right? You used to, before you were awakened and knowing, you would attach to that emotion and call it yours, right? You just grab that shit, right? Especially as an empath, you'd pick up on somebody else's energy, you'd feel it, you'd think it's yours. You don't do that anymore. And that's a problem. It's a big problem for this person. They're mad. They're mad because things aren't going their way anymore. They can't, look at this. Flying monkey, distant future, thief. Exactly. They wanted to take something from you. They wanted to take something from you. They wanted to misalign your chakras. And they wanted to try to take your blessing. You know, the blessings that were coming towards you through this alignment, right? It's almost like you do a bunch of work here, they come, right? It could be money. You know, it could be love. It could be a gift with this divination here. Okay, some sort of achievement. Again, there's the gift, right? Yeah. And the thing is it's like, I don't even know if it feels about them, right? It feels, you know, a lot of times we talk about this person doesn't want you to do all this stuff, or they don't want you. I don't think they necessarily care about you to want to try to stop you per se. What I think is they found what they would call like an energetic like jackpot within you, you know, and then, you know, they were benefiting off of this. I'm hearing for quite some time, whether you realized it or not. And they're not anymore. They're not. It's like yeah, I feel like you may have trusted this person. But I feel like, you know, I'm hearing that this person is kind of lazy. They don't want to do the work. They just want to, you know what I mean? Yeah, they just want to benefit off of others here. And I mean, like, this person is, I feel like they're fairly lazy, okay? Like, not only do they not want to do, like, the internal work, they don't want to do anything. They don't want to go get anything for themselves. They don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, they just want, you know, this could have been somebody who had a lot handed to them in the past. You know, and they may have really taken advantage of some sort of position that they were in, or, you know, something like that. But it feels like they're losing a lot of their support and their resources and their, you know, because I feel like there are people that are like kind of, I'm hearing, following suit, right? The fact that you recognize what this person is doing, and you have maybe separated yourself, or you've created some serious boundaries, or again, this person they can no longer like siphon from you. Here's the thing. They attracted all of that support and all of those resources through your energy. And so now, because you're no longer internalizing their shit, and you're keeping your own energy to yourself, this person is now losing everything that they, you know, had developed and created and, you know, bonded with through your energy. All of that was meant to come towards you. So they're mad. They're mad because like things are falling apart in front of them. You know, and this person, what they used to use to have like control of the situation, it's like they don't have access to that, or they are no longer able to do that. It's not successful. They've lost some sort of ability. You know what I mean? Again, you've seen through some sort of veil. There's something here. Yeah. Yep. So somebody's mad. You may be feeling this energy. I feel like that's why this message is coming through, because you may be picking up on this energy here. The Emperor came out again. Somebody could have, this feels very specific for maybe one person, where somebody had built like a whole business based off of like your research or your work or something like that, right? You may or may not know this. I'm not sure. As I say that, the Seven of Swords is here, right? They took something. They took something that didn't belong to them. Yeah, we have the Hierophant with the Death, though. Right? This is God being like, no. It's Judgment Day. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for this to come to an end. Yeah, the moon at the bottom of the deck. Also, I said in one video several times that the new moon was on Christmas. I don't think it was. I think it's on the 31st. I think it's on New Year's Eve. But anyways. You know, and even if it wasn't like... I just feel like there could have been some sort of, because now I'm seeing like twine, like there could have been some sort of binding, right? Somebody like could have bound you and your business to them and their business, and you know, I don't know how all that works and spiritual things and stuff like that, but it's not working though. This was in the past. This happened in the past, and now this person, Three of Swords, Four of Cups, is, you know, they're heartbroken. They're feeling discontent. They're feeling left out. They're feeling disappointed. They're feeling upset. They're feeling mad because Star card, you're the star. You've healed. Gosh. Yeah, and I feel like they couldn't bring an ending to something for you. They couldn't, it's like they wanted to, you know, lay you down, right? They wanted to put you to rest. Again, and I don't know if it was necessarily because they wanted you not doing anything, but it's more so because they were taking, you know, siphoning that energy. And they can't do it. They can't do it through whatever way that they were doing it. And so, yeah, this person may be all up in your space, and they may be mad. And you may be feeling it here. Yeah, because I feel like something wasn't able to, like, reset. They may have tried to do something again. Yeah, I just heard it's not working like it used to. I feel like good news for you, though, is there's some sort of energy or power that's coming back to you. Oh, yeah. Look, Knight of Wands, the Emperor with the Devil. Exactly. Like, this person, they really were trying to, like, control something. And here, like, with the Devil, right? It's got the chains. You know? It's like, this is somebody who was, you know, it's almost like this energy of, you know, trying to sacrifice you in some type of way. You know what I mean? So that they could reap whatever benefits that they wanted, right? Both of you still being tied to the devil, right? You would just be the one that's like, you know, paying the devil, right? It's like that type of energy here. Yeah, but you've already broken free from all of your own chains. This person they can't and again, it's not to say that, you know, because I feel like, you know, we'll be healing, right? Probably for as long as we're here, because that's why we're here. But there's something about, like, certain chains or restrictions or something along those lines. Yeah, look, the Moon card, 8 of Wands, spiritual action, 2 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. They definitely could have been working with somebody else here. But we have Justice with the Strength. And now this person is in this 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands energy. Because you have broken free, right? The Lovers is the exact same card as the Devil, but behind them is an angel, and there's no chains. They're free. And that's this energy. It's like... I just feel like this person thought for sure that you would still be bound to, or that they could still, you know, maybe they thought that you didn't heal this wound, or, you know, that you were still kind of like clutching on to them for whatever reason, right? Like, this could be like a parent, this could be, you know, again, like an ex, or just somebody. I feel like it's definitely, whether it's feminine or masculine, they definitely are in their feminine or their masculine energy here. When it comes, especially when it comes to the situation, because they're trying to control something. They're trying to control some sort of outcome, or, you know, Okay. So why do we need to know this, right? We understand the situation. Why does the collective need to know about this, though? Also, I think it's no coincidence that I felt guided to wear my Britney Spears shirt today. Yeah, I'm also seeing some jars, so somebody could have been doing some sort of jar work. Something. It's like this energy of like whatever it was, you know, you could have been bound to this for quite some time and not realize it, because for a long time you could have been, you know, before your awakening, like vibing at the same level as this person, right? But because there's been some sort of awakening, you can feel the difference, right? You know, it's like you can feel when somebody is like trying to drain your energy, or yeah, the Emperor came out again, okay? Damn. All right. Could be an Aries. Yeah. But with this Seven of Wands, that's your boundaries, right? That's your boundaries. That's you, like, pushing away any of this darkness energy that this person is trying to have you internalize here for them. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So it could have to do with lack. It could have to do with finances. It could have to do with maybe a job or career, or, you know, just some sort of success here. Yeah. But the Three of Swords, they're in despair. Yep, Tower card. There it is. They are in despair. They may have even tried to create some sort of path or some sort of illusion of a path for you to walk down, hoping that it will kind of keep you in that space. But they're realizing that whatever, it's like almost like the divine used the path that they kind of, you know, thought would be your demise as your growth here. Yeah, the Nine of Wands keeps coming out. Like this person, you know, they could have been very much in and out of your life, but this is somebody who does this often, right? They, and they quickly, if it's not that they created like a path for you that could have been an illusion, they were trying to put illusions on the path that you were walking down, right? They were trying to create endings for you, so that you would be discouraged. Again, it's like this energy of like, if you are feeling good, feeling aligned, then this person does not, and it's because they've attempted to bind themselves to you and to your energy. They're showing me like a teeter-totter, you know? So I feel like you need to know this because you may see some sort of tower here, okay? Yeah, look, the Fool card. With the Ten of Swords, somebody took they unknowingly were like, yep, I'm just going to go ahead and betray the collective. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to do something, put something on their work or on their, their finances. There's something here. But again, you're not emotionally connected to this person. You see the truth about something here. So somebody's mad. Somebody's mad because they can't benefit from you anymore. They're not able to, gain from you. Yeah, Five of Swords with the Five of Wands. That's exactly what this person, this is their reality. This Five of Swords with this Five of Wands. Drama, chaos, conflict, internal and external, different things, right? This is their reality, but they wanted that to be your reality here. Because if you were too busy sorting through this, Five of Swords with the Five of Wands, then they could take the positive energy, right? They could take the high vibrational energy and do it and, take it and use it to create whatever that they want. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like because I just saw that Ace of Cups, you may have just I don't know, you may have closed out a major cycle with this person or done something, defended yourself, protected yourself, did something. I don't know. There's something that you have done or didn't do that is recalling your power back from this person here. You could have already done this, right? And they could be mad because they're unable to get it back. Yeah. I feel like you've been intuitively picking up on something, or you're going to do this, right? Some of you may have been feeling like this with this person, and this is just your confirmation here about this energy, right? Yes, this person has been doing some fuck shit, right? Also too, if they weren't necessarily doing that, you've released some sort of energetic cord in which somebody was pulling on your energy, right? And they may be feeling a little bit, and this honestly could be multiple people. I feel like now that I'm back down here, I feel like I'm picking up on multiple people. This could be a group of people here. And there could have been, I'm also picking up on a timeline where there was one person in charge of this. And that person eventually walked away, but there was one of their, many flying monkeys that became kind of obsessed. It's they got a taste of your energy, right? And then there was this obsession that formed. And they may have went off on their own and gathered other people or something like that for some of you, whoever that's for. You know, that you know, for whoever that's for, a lot of these, you know, the original people that were kind of in on this have walked away. But there's just like, you know, what do we got? 47. Okay, final messages here. Oh yeah, they're definitely feeling really small and kind of helpless right now. Okay, because I feel like they've dug themselves so deep in this that they don't even know, you know, how to overcome this. But there's definitely, they're getting major evidence here that you are highly protected. You may know who the majority of these people are. Okay, but there may be one person that you're not aware of. Okay, and this could be like the one that's going a little bit crazy right now. Yeah, because I just heard it's who you least expect. It's literally like who you least expect. So I feel like there's this energy of for some reason, I get this feeling that there is this energy of like this message is like a perception shift for you. Because there's this energy of, you know, oftentimes we talk about like this person not wanting you to have, or not wanting you to do, or not wanting you. And I really feel like we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this. It's this energy of they don't really give a fuck what you do and don't have. It's what they do and don't have that they give a fuck about. And the thing is excuse my language, they're losing it. And that's where this desperation is coming from. It's not because you're growing and you're evolving and well, that's part of it, right? Because if you reclaim your power and you start gaining your own, you know, the things that were meant for you and calling them back, right? This person is losing. So there's this perception shift of, you know, it's not really about you for them. It's about them for them. I just heard they've got something to prove. They feel like they've got something to prove, and they're in a desperate state because they're losing their grip here. So people do some crazy ass shit when they're desperate. So please just be aware, right, of this energy. I don't feel like any like threatening or anything like that. I don't know this person, you know, I don't know, but just keep that in mind, right? You know, amp up your protection. do whatever you gotta do. I don't know. But, I'm certain that this person, I don't feel like there's any, like, threatening as far as, like, in the physical type of energy. Because if if this person was trying to just get rid of you, then they wouldn't have anything to siphon. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what this person is. I feel like they don't have a plan, to be honest with you. I don't feel like they have a plan. I feel like they've ran out of plans. Because they continue to see you moving forward, and they continue seeing their life kind of fall apart, Yeah. So I guess, if you feel this energy, you pick up on this energy, cleanse, do whatever you got to do, watch your back, but continue doing that internal work, because that's definitely what's separating you from this person. It's definitely what's keeping this person from continuing to, manifest from your energy. For some reason, I'm picking up on somebody, you may move. Somebody may move to get out of this environment here. One more row. Yeah, the High Priestess. I'd say that they were pretty dedicated to this, but I'd say that also you were also pretty dedicated to your own journey. What's crazy to me is they could have just as easily put in just the same amount of energy into themselves, and then they wouldn't be in this position. You know what I mean? Then they wouldn't be losing everything. Because it's time for you to gain everything, and if they've built their life on your your blessings, your energy, your resources, all of those things, right? And you're, one by one calling them back, and, calling back your energy, and balancing yourself, and, things like that. They're one by one losing, right? So, and that's not something that we'd necessarily wish on anyone, but they didn't give a shit about you. Like literally, and I just heard, and they still don't. They still do not. Which is crazy. So, anyways, interesting message. I'm glad to clear out that energy though, because I got a house to clean. I want to say to my Patreon pledgers, thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you guys YouTube too, but I haven't posted on there in a few days, and I just want to say thank you for your patience. I'm just, the kids are home, and all that stuff, and I could be a little bit more proactive, and I'll work on that. But you're welcome, Ricky. Love you too. You can hear Michael coughing. I'm still sniffling and coughing and things, so. But anyways. What's a Discord channel? Shelly, so I went over there, and I couldn't get down there. Literally the road was like blocked. So I tried to go to another spot, and I parked there and started kind of walking my way over there, but I couldn't get down to it, and I took that as a sign, and it was weird because it was like when I got there, that like high anxiety and that high pressure that fear or whatever it was that I was feeling, it felt like a whole bunch of things all at once kind of like alleviated. Like when I went down to the, I was kind of sorting through, it was a steep hill, and I'm trying to, navigate through all these trees and things like that, and I went by myself. Well, Zyla was in the van, but so I definitely, even if I were able to get all the way down there, I wasn't going by myself, that's dangerous, especially with all the signs and synchronicities leading to the jail. I also thought about calling the jail to see if they had any breakouts, but can they tell me that? I don't know. And then also, what if they say yes, and I'm like, you should check here, and then now I'm under investigation, because how the fuck do I know that, right? So, but the energy kind of alleviated, and I actually talked to Dom a little bit this morning, where, I feel like this is a new gift that is, it's a new spiritual realm that I'm tapping into. I'm walking into something new for me to learn how to navigate and figure out, and because I was telling Dom, I was like, I'm wondering if the dream and then that energy that I was feeling weren't even connected, right? What if those downloads were completely separate? I don't really know. So I have no updates. Other than I'm still just as confused as you are, and but the energy has calmed, and I don't feel as distracted or as interesting. I didn't know that. I did look up to see if there was missing persons, and I didn't see anyone that like I recognized from my dream, and they were all real old. And there was also a another child that like kind of died down there. Actually, recently they found them this summer. And Dom had kind of said that the mannequin head was a child that she saw. So, yeah. Maybe. And you know, as a medium, I feel passed on people all the time, and usually I can tell the difference between somebody that's living and somebody that's passed on, and this person felt very much alive. But again, this is a new, I feel like I've walked into some sort of new spiritual grounds that I'm gonna learn how to navigate. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Right, Shelly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And Zylo's like, you know, what are you going to do if you get down there and there's somebody in there? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. So, you know, yeah, but, you know, it honestly, it could have been that all of those downloads were like something different, right? Like, I don't know. So again, I'm just going to keep all of that in mind and keep my eyes wide open and see, you know, and remain open, like, as, you know, and see what happens. That's where I'm at. There was no water in the dream. The dream, I just saw the person. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I love you. Yeah, exactly, Shelly. I don't, like I said, it was almost like I felt like I was being kind of protected with the restriction of not being able to get down there, you know? I mean, maybe not protected, but just like, you know, you get it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sorry. I just zoned off. But yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. Went down there, didn't see anything. But again, I didn't go all the way down there. If only I knew how to use it, Michelle, or what it was. Right, Shelly, exactly. You know, or like the bridge thing, right? Remember when I saw the bridge collapsing, and then it was like months later that the bridges were started collapsing, right? Naughty, I agree too. So I'm just gonna trust this process, and I'm not gonna go endanger myself. I got 2 kids, you know, and some fur babies. So, candy cane, anyone? Ooh, let's do an intuition test. What color is the candy cane that I'm gonna eat? I should have brought in some tissues. Oh wait, there is one. Boom! I've never noticed that, Crystal. Yeah, Shelly, exactly. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, oh, I know. I do need chicken soup. I know, Shelly, it was crazy. So, I will, yeah, so, again, we'll just kind of trust that. It was real heavy yesterday, but, Janine, you were correct. You nailed that. Orange and white is the candy cane that I'm gonna eat. Nailed it! You guys are so wonderful. I have some yarrow. I'll make some for sure. I also have some oregano. These kinds are the, I'm not a huge regular candy cane person, so I always get the fun ones, like I think these were sweet tarts. Maybe. I shouldn't have ate it while we were on live. How rude. How rude. But yeah, a big batch of chicken noodle soup sounds good. For sure. Zai and I went to this place the other day, specifically because they had chicken noodle. That day, I love their chicken noodle soup. It's so good. Yeah, Kels, I agree. I'm not necessarily afraid, but I definitely don't want to watch the video of where it happened. Ricky, I don't think you're crazy. Exactly, like I don't want to feel the discomfort from that. You know what I mean? You know exactly all that energy that's being brought out. I'm not trying to get, you know. Exactly, Crystal. So, Ricky, as far as like soul swapping, I don't know anything about soul swapping. I'm not really, you know, I should probably study more of the darker stuff just to have knowledge. But I know that there are like destiny, you know, swaps and, you know, things like that people try to accomplish. And if you are at such a vibration to where you're not self-aware you know, somebody can, you know, attempt to switch your energy if you're not very self-aware of your own energy, right? Especially empaths or whatever. But I also know that, like, it's not successful, you know. Janine, you've heard of it? But there's also, if you're talking about like a divine soul swap, sometimes I feel like in certain situations that happens too, like through the divine. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, Crystal, if you had a narcissistic mother, that you, right? Exactly, Kels, that's exactly what I was going to say. How dare you take away her attention? Yes, sex is definitely one way. Yeah, that's the most effective way to create an energetic cord. Well, let us know what it is, Crystal. Pick a summer one. Absolutely, Rose. Absolutely. Yeah, so, I mean, there's lots, you know, people could use, I've been picking up on energy of, like, there's almost this, like, blood spells. It's like I keep getting this download of using, like, blood magic. Like, if your family members, you know, they could use, like, their blood if you're, like, if you share the same DNA. But if you emotionally disconnect from that person, their blood no longer affects, no longer, they can no longer use their blood to do. And again, I don't be doing that, but this is just a download that I've been receiving. I don't know why. And I don't know what they would use, like, blood magic for. Um, at all. Again, and nor do I know what they would do with it, right? I should research that shit. Just so I know, you know. Um, but yeah, if you emotionally are no longer attached to that person, they can't, their blood doesn't work anymore. I don't know why I need to just share that, but. So not a big change, Crystal. Yeah, just a couple days later. You would definitely, well, you'd still be a cusper, right? Because June 2nd is still, what's that, still a Cancer? So you'd kind of slide over to Leo side. Oh, no. Gemini slide over to Cancer, right? Yeah. Same, Crystal. Yeah. I could agree. Hell yeah. Your birthday's coming up? Michelle, I did not know that. It's going to be your 25th, isn't it? The 2nd. I knew it. I knew it. What are you going to do? You got any plans? Flo, how did your birthday turn out, babe? I can't remember if we talked about it or not. Your 31st, 29th birthday? I'm with it. I am with it. I like the 22nd, Crystal. I like your original thought. It's a couple days later, so not to throw anyone too far off. 22 is a wonderful number. So it'd be 6/22, you know. And yeah, the summer solstice, longest day of the year, right? Was that the 21st, 22nd? Probably one of those, I'm not sure. I'm so glad to hear that, Flo. Did you have a good time? That sounds fun, Michelle. Shelly coming in clutch with the math that I was not about to do. I was just good with sticking with 25. I love you, Irene. I hope you have a good weekend too. That candy cane was so good. I have 3 others over here. I have a blue one, and a red one, and a yellow one. I think that's it. So you guys, I got this, I'm going to try this thing. So I am a mouth breather. I just am. I've come to terms with it. And apparently being a mouth breather, it like helps with like this extra, you know, because if you like are a mouth breather, you like, you know, So I'm trying this new thing. I haven't tried it yet. Well, I just tried it one night and then I got sick. Queen tape. Taping your mouth shut. Does anybody else tape their mouth shut while they're sleeping? Apparently it's also really good for your just immune system and things like that as well, because your nose, if you're a mouth breather, right, you breathe in all of that stuff, right, but your nose has the little hairs to protect you, you know. Not if you pluck them. No. You guys are funny. So what did we decide? Thank you, Shelly, with your confirmation. So I got these to try, but I haven't done it because, like I said, just one night, and then I got sick or whatever. So I'm not about to tape my mouth when I can't when I can't breathe out of my nose. But once I'm better, you better watch out, because I'm gonna snatch this up. I've been working on that too, yeah. For sure, Crystal. Shut up. You woke up to a spider in your mouth? No. Tell me that's not real. Because I would cry. I would cry so hard, probably. I don't know what I would do. Yeah. Yeah. No. Not with one in my mouth. Mm-mm. See? Queen tape for the win. No way. Mm-mm. No. That's so crazy. Can we... Okay, we gotta move on, because now I'm getting freaked out. What did you do? Yeah, I'm with Michelle. I'm in the 10% that's never had a spider in my mouth. And I'm gonna believe that. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You put it in a jar. You had the patience to slow down. How did you even get it out of your mouth? Did you just spit it out? You put your headband over your mouth. I genuinely want to know how you contained your composure to get a spider out of your mouth. Because that's crazy to me. Right, exactly, Shelly. Oh my gosh. It ran out. Okay. Michelle, you can handle snakes. I can handle a spider when it's not in my mouth. Snakes and lizards? Mm-mm. No. No, no, no. There's actually, yeah, well, if you feel like it, mouth tape. No. I can coexist with a spider. You know what I mean? Definitely not, well, then the mouth tape isn't for you then, I guess. Exactly, Rose. Let me just fix the, you know. But anyways. It's nice because it's, you know, it's breathable. You know what I mean? This, they have several different brands, but this one is breathable. And it's pink. It's cute. It's like stretchy. You know, I'm not going to take the thing off, but there's like little breathy holes in there. You know, you're not going to suffocate. But again, like I said, I'm definitely not going to do it while I can't breathe out of my nose. Excuse me. Anyways, guys, well, so that's the message. I know if I were a real salesperson, I would use one, put it on my mouth so you guys could see how breathable it really is. But I'm cheap and I'm not going to waste one like that. It would, for sure. You know, I thought I would too, but I actually kind of like it. And then after the first night of using it, I noticed that it was like already kind of training me to like close my mouth. The muted psychic. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I made it through one whole night, and I slept really well, actually. That was one thing I noticed, is I actually slept really well. That's a good idea, Stacy. It will be a lesson in telepathy, exactly. Yep, I take these with me everywhere. so that I am not a mouth breather. But anyhow, alright guys, I'm gonna jump. I love you all so very much. Ooh, 92 people and 92 likes. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Probably should clean my house, and I think I got another personal that's booked I need to get done, and some other things, you know, stuff and things. So, but I love you guys so much. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and we'll see ya. We'll see ya.